All right, I think it's been about 12 days since I last posted on here, kind of this like vlog format, or I guess like podcast format, where I just explain kind of what I'm going through in my journey of starting a business. If you aren't familiar, Breakfast Brief is the business I've started. I've put up a website as well as, I guess you'd call it an application that sends out a newsletter to you every morning. And what it does is it utilizes generative AI to summarize the information that you would need specific to your career, your job, your hobby, whatever it is, and sends it to your inbox in a short kind of key point plus paragraph format. And I read it every morning. I think it's pretty helpful. I think it's a great way to get very targeted information on the news you need that's happening on a daily basis to help advance your career, keep you up to date with the things you need to be kept up to date with. But I'm looking to get some customers so I can get some feedback on this product and see if it's actually a good product market fit. But last week, added in a free tier to my website, as well as increased the ad spend on Google advertisements for a week to see if I could drive any conversions. I think I spent around $100 over the course of a week. So still not like a ton. Compared to large companies, not that much. But for someone who's on a very tight budget, just wanted to try it out for a week. And I think I got around, I can show you actually, I think I got around 500-ish clicks. Let's see, I can pull up my Google Analytics here. There we go. Hopefully there's not any PII that is going to, give away my social security number or something on here. But around 492 users over that, 2-week span there of me running advertisements. But still, as you can see, key events 0, still 0 conversions with that. So obviously something is going wrong here, whether that be I am just not reaching the right target audience, whether that be my advertisements are just not good enough. I'm getting a good click-through rate, but maybe I'm finding the wrong people with that. Maybe my landing page needs to be improved. Maybe my messaging needs to be improved. There's a lot of different areas where I could probably improve things, but I did get 500 people on the website, and none of them converted. So clearly something is going wrong here. And maybe the answer is just Google Ads is not the correct way to get your first customers. Obviously, I have friends who have signed up, but I'm not going to count that as a conversion. But in response to this, I've decided to focus more on just improving the landing page and the website, making sure there's a good call to action on the website, and then also trying to attract organic growth. So going to hone in on my keywords. I do have Uber Suggest is a good website. Oh, did I log out of this thing on accident? No, I did not. Uber Suggest is a pretty good website to track keywords that, at a startup of my size, it's free. So you can look at 25 keywords. As you can see, I only rank for one, and that is the name of my website, which I don't even rank number 1 for. But I think I'm going to continue to hone in my keywords, a couple of these. So this SD number is going to be SEO difficulty. Trying to get higher up on that number. I know SEO is getting a little bit weird with all the AI people are using and Google is implementing on their web on their their search feature. But I'm going to stick with what I know for right now and see how it goes. I don't see myself getting up on like Google's AI recommendations anytime soon. So we're just going to see what we can do with this for right now and improving that, as well as I'm looking to create more free content instead of having advertisements that I pay for. For right now, I'm going to focus on kind of creating more content. And with that, I'm going to do one of these kind of YouTube vlogs per week. I'm going to do 3 shorts per week, 1 Twitter tweet per day, and then 1 article on Medium per week. And we'll see how much traction this gets me over, I don't know, let's say like 3 or 4 weeks and see what I can do with that content plan. I know this is going to end up being pretty, I don't know if I want to call it low effort content, but it's not going to be highly edited. It's going to be, pretty short, pretty easy content to consume and to create, because I just have a lot of things going on right now and it's hard for me to create, super high level, highly edited content. But that's what I'm going to go on for right now. Another thing to keep in mind is that I built this product to be on pretty scalable infrastructure, which usually as a startup, it's not like the first thing you want to focus on. Like one of the main rules of a startup is coming from someone who's never had a successful startup, one of the main rules of a startup I've heard is don't try to solve problems that you don't currently have, of which scalability is not a problem when you have 0 customers. But I did want to gain some development skills along the way, so that way, when this inevitably probably doesn't work, at least I get some development skills along the way. So typically, verifying that your product is a market should be the first step in the process. Coming up with like a very, very rough POC that might require a lot of manual work would be the first step in the process. But because I did want to build some of those development skills along the way, I also focused on kind of utilizing some easier scalable infrastructure pieces that you wouldn't typically want to do for a SaaS start. I guess it would be a SaaS startup like this. But yeah, that's pretty much all the updates I have. I guess I'll probably make another video next week updating kind of how these things are going, how these these different content plans and keywords are going. Obviously, subscribe if you're interested in following the journey on Twitter. I believe it's just Breakfast Brief and then underscore after that, so at Breakfast Beef _. And then on Medium, I'll just add the link in the description. I think that's actually my personal Medium account. So I don't know. Thank you for watching.